Are you tired of making bad thumbnails? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to make good ones, including how to import things into Blender, how to do it, and everything around it. So, make sure not to skip around and stay tuned until the end. Okay, so first, what you want to do is you're going to join this Fortnite Portning Discord server right here. I'll leave a link down in the description. And then you're going to want to download the Fortnite Porting v.05 or just the newest one. So you're going to click on it. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click on the Fortnite Porting.exe. Then click save. And then just run it. It should download. And it should bring up the screen. Okay, so once you're here, you're going to want to go down to you're going to go into plugin, and then it should automatically come into Blender if you already have it downloaded. If you don't have it downloaded, you're going to want to go to the first link in the description. That should be Blender, and so that should download it, and it should show up here. And if it doesn't, go into add version, and then just want to go find your Blender download. And then once you do that, click on the Blender, and then you want to log into this as well. But anyway, go into assets. And then once you're here at outfits, okay, so once you're here, you're going to find every single skin in the game, or should be around every skin. So what you're going to want to do is go find whatever skin you want. For me, it's going to be this. And then you can go up here, type Ang. It's going to be this one right here. I'm going to use Avatar State Ang. And so, okay, and then once you run that Blender download, it should bring you to here after you download it. Open up Blender, and then go back into porting. And then you can click on your thing right here, and then click export to Blender, and then it should show up here. You click right here, viewport shading, and it should show everything in full color. There it is. Okay, or you go right here for like perfect shading, but I like to go here, that way you can get the lighting and whatever is wrong with it. Anyway, you want to go and you want to click on one of these little lines, go up here, and then change it from object mode to pose mode. And then you can go ahead and just put it in whatever pose you want. And if you wanted to get the shotgun like I had, you go back into Fortnite Porting and then go to items. And then you can go here and just type in like, for example, pump. Alright, you can click export again and then go back into Blender. There it is. You can grab this one right here and then just pull it up and then kind of position it however you need. And then once you've kind of got it in a good position here, you can go ahead and grab onto Ang. And then you can kind of grab his fingers and kind of just wrap it around like that. And then you want to grab a camera. I'm going to go back into object mode actually. Back into object mode, click add. And then camera. Then you can move him right here. And you can click on the camera, pose it however you want, and then you can go into exit out of the camera and click on this render, go into film, and then transparent. You see how it gets like kind of the checkered PNG kind of feel on the background? That just means that it's transparent. So anyway, once you've done that, you can go and you can add again, go into light. Grab the sun one and then scoot it back to the right in front of him. And then kind of just point it at his face or his chest or so. Area, you can do it right. Scoot it back kind of right there. Right there. Okay, so once you're here, done that. And if you want to like turn off the bones, you can come up to here and then click m_med. It'll be whatever that, and then something else. But anyway, that should turn off the bones. And then click the eyeball, yeah. And once you've done that, you can go up here, click render image. And then here you go. You have your fully rendered image. And then if you want to export it, go here, save. And then find a spot in this. Say I wanted to put it in documents. Save as image. Which is there. Alright, now we're done with the image, Blender, and everything else. So you can just kind of just close that out. Okay, so once you've done that, you can go into any browser that you have, and you can go into Photopea. This is basically just a Photoshop. So you want to go into new project, FB event image, because that's just 1920 by 1080, and that's what I use. Create, and then you can go into your file explorer, and then go into wherever you saved it, and then it should be right there. Here it is right here for me. Right here, it is untitled PNG image. So I can kind of just grab that and drag it here. And for some reason it ended up behind the background, but you can just drag it to the top. And there we go. You can kind of put it in the middle. And if you want to, you can come up here to the right here. And then you can make another one right here. I'm going to make something along the lines of, I'll put an image up on the top of the screen of what the finished product looks like. But anyway, I'm going to put it kind of like green, and then you can move him back to the front. Alright, so once you've done that, you can go over here, click on the T right here, and then just start typing whatever you want. So I would go front to noob. I'm going to put like noob right there, and then I'm going to put it behind this guy. I'm going to resize it to make it a little bit bigger. And then if you want to, you can like kind of change the font up here with this little slide down, and just change it to whatever you want. Go down here. And look at that. It's already a better thumbnail. It already looks really nice and looks pretty good, you know. So, to make it a little bit better, and then you could make another thumbnail that looks really bad. And then you could kind of like make a really good thumbnail and put it on the pro. And then you could use that bad thumbnail and put it on the noob side. But we're not going to do that. We're kind of just going to, you might just leave it like this. You've got the bright colors to kind of like attract the viewer. And then it just looks nice. It's okay to look at. It's easy to look at. But this is what it would look like if you did want to do that. Okay, there we go. That's what it should look like right here. And this is what it would look like if you did do all that extra stuff. So that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Like, sub, comment. Wait, but if you'd like to see a full tutorial on Photopea, just comment down below and let me know. Okay, back to the video. Enjoyed, like, sub, comment, whatever, and peace out.
Read your Bible. Don't just read your Bible.